Couple of days. And how would you like to have a keyboard rest that supports your wrists as you type? As you can see, it's here, sorta. Future inventors at the University of Louisville today showed off their devices, safety items like this portable car airbag for all steering wheels. The engineering students also dreamed up some highly specialized wheelchairs.
Just basically lowers and lifts handicaps where they can reach higher levels. And it operates just by using a scissor jack and a rechargeable battery pack.
These students tell us they hope one day they can get these helpful safety products to the people who need them.
Making life just a little bit easier,
Yeah,
aren't they?
it's pretty good. Pretty smart fellas and women.
Rain on the radar? Yeah, let's take a quick look at the radar here. We have tech could mean some patents for creative design students. Patricia Kleinman looks at the gadgets getting a lot of attention from the teacher and local business.
It's trying to pull the specimen in two. If you watch the force gauge, it's starting to, it'll jump a little bit, and it's getting ready to break.
This is a tensile compression tester. It was invented by 3 Ivy Tech students. It tests the forces needed to put together and pull apart different materials. It can also act as a rather large, rather strong hole punch. The students who invented this machine work in the automation department at Potter Brumfield. That's where they got the idea for it.
We decided our department needed this tester.
The department thought so too and put up the money it cost to build the machine. It's already being used by the company.
We work together on design from ground up. Students get actually a chance to apply the theoretical concept in the book to practical application. They get hands-on experience.
This invention is all about hands-on experience. It'll be used next semester by physics students at Ivy Tech to conduct 5 different experiments.
This is doing what it's supposed to do. It's another experiment. It's another experiment. If you'll notice, it's in what we call equilibrium. It's not going down, it's not going up.
Mr. Rajai told us about a previous experience with this and then challenged us to make one better with more experiments on it. So he just showed him that we could.
The students hope for good grades on their projects, but they're also applying for patents, which could pay off even more. Patricia Kleinman, Newswatch 14.
And later.
Use has fallen off in recent years. Some students at Ivy Tech have returned to the drawing board to ensure its future. Gary Alexander reports.
The old courthouse is one of Evansville's oldest and most distinctive buildings, but a part of its history, its original blueprints, have been lost. Until now, architecture students at Ivy Tech have accepted the mission of recreating the building's past.
The reason they needed these plans is for future renovation. They had no plans to go by, and the cost would be extremely high for the Old Courthouse Preservation Society to have them redone, so we took on the project.
Well, our goal here is to benefit the community and get them involved with what we're doing here, and also give a student a chance to get hands-on experience and get involved with community.
Now when the prints are done, we will know that our future restoration work will be accurate.
Students use photography, line drawings, and visual inspections to recreate the blueprints, saving the Old Courthouse Preservation Society more than $30,000. This is just one way students connect with community needs.
Different clubs from around the college are going out into the community and helping nonprofits get things done that they couldn't otherwise afford to get done. In the CAD, which is our computer-assisted design program, the students are helping with blueprints to renovate the old courthouse. Our collegiate secretary group did a Hillcrest Adopt an Angel tree, where they gave presents to the children at Hillcrest. And Delta Epsilon Chi, which is the business major and marketing group, has done a collection for the battered women's shelter.
In Evansville, Gary Alexander, Channel 7.
As we mentioned, Mark is the inventor of this particular device that you have just seen. He is a professor of engineering at the University of Louisville, and he's also president of Safety Edge Incorporated. And as we mentioned, he is the inventor of the snooze control that we'll talk about in just a few moments. We also have with us Mr. Alan Spears, who is a business consultant.
Working on some devices, maybe helping those drivers. We developed, then I moved to obviously to University of Louisville about 3 years ago. In one of the classes, we developed the concept that actually design and manufacture product to help consumer, help community. And we developed a couple of devices that actually is to help dosing drivers.
So actually, surrounding this, we understand that you've had some interesting calls from governors and from secretaries of senators and